You really thought this time would be different. You sat there, looked at it, and told yourself, okay, I'll fix it now. And for a moment, it felt real, like something finally clicked, like maybe you were done running. But then, something shifted. Not loudly, not dramatically, just a small, quiet hesitation. And suddenly, you weren't fixing it anymore. You were somewhere else, scrolling, thinking, waiting, and you don't even know exactly when it happened. You just know you avoided it. Again. It's strange, isn't it? Because it's not like you don't care. You care a lot, maybe more than most people. That's why it bothers you so much. You think about it constantly, in the background, when you're doing other things, at night, when everything gets quiet. You replay it, plan how you'll deal with it. Imagine yourself finally facing it, fixing it, becoming the version of you that doesn't run anymore. And yet, when the moment actually comes, you freeze, or drift, or find something else to do, something easier, something lighter, something that doesn't make your chest feel tight. So you tell yourself, I'll do it later. I just need the right mindset. I'm not ready yet. But deep down, you know it's not about readiness, because this isn't the first time, and it won't be the last, unless something changes. The part that's hard to admit is this: you're not avoiding the task. You're avoiding the feeling that comes with it. That quiet pressure, that tension in your chest, that voice that starts whispering. What if you mess it up? What if it's not enough? What if this proves what you've been trying not to believe about yourself? So, instead of facing that, you step away. Not because you're lazy, not because you're undisciplined, but because your mind is trying to protect you. It learned that feeling something intense means danger, even if nothing is actually wrong. So it delays, distracts, disconnects. And for a moment, it works. You feel lighter, relieved, safe. But later, it comes back, heavier, louder, more complicated than before. And now, you're not just dealing with the problem. You're dealing with the fact that you avoided it. Again. That's the loop. You try. You hesitate. You escape. You regret. You promise yourself you'll change. And then, you try again. It's exhausting, because part of you genuinely wants to move forward, but another part of you is still trying to keep you safe. And those two parts, they don't speak the same language. One says, just do it. The other says, not yet. Something feels off. So you stay stuck in between. Not moving, not resting, just hovering. And maybe what makes it worse is that from the outside, it doesn't look like anything is wrong. But inside, it feels like you're constantly almost doing something important and never actually doing it. Here's the part no one really tells you. You don't break this pattern by forcing yourself harder. That just makes the feeling louder. You don't fix it by waiting for motivation either, because motivation disappears the moment discomfort shows up. It shifts when you stop trying to eliminate the feeling and start allowing it. Not fixing it, not escaping it, just noticing it. That tightness in your chest, that hesitation, that quiet resistance. Instead of taking it as a signal to stop, what if it's just a signal that something matters to you? Not danger, just importance. And maybe you don't need to fix everything at once. Maybe it's smaller than that. Maybe it's just staying there a few seconds longer than you usually do. before you reach for the distraction, before you drift away. Just stay and see what happens. Because the moment you don't escape, even for a little while, something changes. Not everything, but enough. Enough to prove you're not as stuck as you think. You just got used to leaving right before it started to shift.